Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims 4 info/thoughts video. I'm sorry if you're getting overwhelmed with all the uploads today. I was seriously not expecting the teaser to come out on a Friday. But yep, we got a quarterly teaser, and it looks pretty cool in my opinion. The teaser starts off by showing a vampire sim turning into a bat, and then showing that there's a new game pack coming this winter. At this point, I think we're all pretty aware that this was going to happen, so what I was really hoping for most with this teaser is that there was going to be something that was really going to catch me off guard and just surprise me. And boy, did that happen for sure, because there's a new stuff pack coming this spring, and judging by the icon, it's very obvious that it's going to be about bowling. Bowling in a stuff pack. I wonder if anyone actually guessed that we were seriously going to get bowling in a stuff pack. Before I get deeper into my thoughts on the whole teaser though, I do want to address one bit of new information that SimGuru Graham revealed on Twitter. And it's that for a hypothetical lane-style sports object, like a bowling alley, it's going to be 15 by 3, so plan your build accordingly. So, any builders who are watching this video, you have 2 months to build your own bowling alley minus the bowling lanes. But you can build everything else and just plan ahead. Alright, so these Guru tweets from the past couple of days or so are starting to make a bit more sense. I do think that they have bigger things in mind when they're saying that 2017 is going to be a great year for The Sims 4. I mean, this is only just the first quarter, so I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. But it definitely, like I said in my reaction video, does give me hope at least that this year is going to be really good. So when do I think these packs are going to be released? Well, I think the Vampire game pack is going to be released in February. I do feel that vampires are associated a lot with romance, so I think that would make sense to have that come out just in time for Valentine's Day. It does say this winter, so yeah, I think it has to be January or February. I mean, there is the off chance that they could release this game pack like on the tail end of January, but they do typically announce game packs around 2 weeks to a month in advance. So yeah, it could definitely fall anywhere within like late January to somewhere in February. As for the bowling stuff pack, I think there's very little debate as to when that one is being released because these teasers only cover 3 months, so it's definitely coming out in March. I'd say mark your calendars for that month. I don't know what specifically time of March, but sometime in March because I don't know, I think in most places March would be considered the start of spring. I mean, up here in Canada, no, I'd still say March is winter, but March is definitely the closest thing to spring in this quarter. Just out of curiosity, I looked up to see if there's an actual National Bowling Day, since there's so many national days for just about everything these days. And sure enough, there is, but that's not until August. Because National Bowling Day is supposed to be on the second Saturday in August every year. So that doesn't really narrow things down at all. But hey, at least you may have learned something in case you didn't already know that. So now I'm going to talk more at length about specific stuff that I really like in the teaser. So starting off with the Vampire game pack, I like everything that the girl is wearing. I love the hair. I love the top and the pants and the boots and the bracelet that she's wearing. It all looks really cool. I definitely am looking forward to using that in my game. And actually with the guy, I'm not entirely sure what is and isn't new. I'm pretty sure the hairstyle is new, but I'm not sure about the jacket, and I think the jeans and the shoes are base game stuff. And then we have the transformation scene. I really love that vampires can turn into bats, just like in The Sims 2. I'm assuming it does work the same as in The Sims 2 as well, where them turning into the bats is basically their replacement for the running animation. And that the Sim actually gets scared too, because, yeah, that would be kind of lame if it was just the Sims are like, oh, yeah, whatever, yeah, just turn into a bat, that's perfectly normal. I guess now that I think about it, it would also be very inconsistent with how aliens work in The Sims 4, because when aliens reveal themselves, then the Sims get really mad. They're like, "What? You're an alien, why didn't you tell me?" Whoa, that was weird. I didn't mean to sound like Barney at the end there. But the rest of the stuff in this shot looks really cool too, like the creepy flower and the creepy tree. And the gravestones are a point of interest to me because I think that means that we're getting a graveyard venue, either as an exclusive to the game pack or as a free update, either in January or February. Crossing my fingers though that we are getting this for free, because this is one of those things where I think this should have been in the base game. It should have either come in at launch or with the Ghosts update, but yeah, hopefully we are getting actual graveyards. I can't discount the possibility that they're just decor, but really hoping that's not the case. That would be a really cruel tease. And going back to the tease of the bowling stuff pack, I really like what I'm seeing here. And I think just about everything in this shot is new. The only exceptions being the jeans and the shoes. So I think that is base game stuff still. But I really love the track jacket that the woman is wearing. I really wanted something like that in the game for a while, but I've had to resort to custom content. And her hairstyle is really cute too. Same for the hairstyle on the guy in the red. It does actually remind me a little bit of werewolves. I think werewolves will come back, but not in this quarter, and maybe not even this year. The red shirt does look really nice too, and I like the typical like bowling shirt that the guy in the foreground is wearing as well, and then you have some decor bowling balls, yay! And I do wish that they would show at least one of the gameplay objects for the stuff pack portion of these teasers, because I noticed that's like a running theme where they never show any of the gameplay objects in the stuff pack stuff, but stuff pack stuff. But yeah, I mean, at least this time it's really easy to guess what the theme of this stuff pack is. Oh wait, how could I forget the sign? The sign looks really cool too, very retro, and I love having signage in the game. I don't know, it's not like a huge deal in this grand scheme of things, I guess, but it's just like a nice touch to add to your venues to make them feel more lived in. I definitely have questions about this pack though. Like, even though I am really excited for bowling to come back, that is something I've been wanting for a long time. It's just, why is bowling getting a stuff pack? Why that instead of tennis or archery or some other kind of sport? Why bowling? It'll be very interesting to see what this whole pack is about once they fully announce this in a couple of months. I'm really looking forward to using this stuff pack with Get Together though, because then you could use the club system to create bowling teams. It'd be like the Pin Pals episode of The Simpsons. I'm also wondering if bowling alleys will be a venue type in this stuff pack. A year ago I would have said, nah, it's too big for the scope of a stuff pack, but the stuff packs have been getting better, and I was really shocked that we got an NPC in Vintage Glamour last month, so yeah, I think it is very possible, and I'm kind of hoping so, because I really like seeing different map tags while I'm in the Manage World screen. It really helps distinguish each place more. Plus, having a designated bowling alley type would also, I think, help to make Sims autonomously bowl more, because say if you just put bowling alleys in a nightclub or something like that, then Sims might not bowl enough. They would probably just flock to the bar and just drink. So I think that would work better. We probably are getting a pre-made bowling alley as well. I don't think they're gonna pull a movie hangout stuff where it's gonna be like, oh, you can have a movie theater at home. No, I think this is a genuine bowling alley venue stuff pack. I'm also a bit concerned about how I'm going to fit bowling alleys into my game as well. Maybe in the new world with the vampire game pack we'll have space to place one. I don't really know though, it just depends on if it's like a hidden world or not. And, well, Otherwise, I'll be thanking the basement tool once again for being the reason I can add a lot of things to my game. Overall, I'm really excited for what this quarter has in store for us, and that's not counting any possible surprises we may be getting in game updates, because if we don't get the graveyards for free, well then there's absolutely nothing from the updates that I can see. And I don't think we're going to get any expansion pack teasers until at least the next quarter at the earliest. So I'm not disappointed at all about not seeing anything about an expansion. Also, The Sims is celebrating its 17th anniversary on February 4th, so I would expect some kind of interesting game update around then. Last year they did add some interesting features returning from previous games, and while it would be maybe slightly repetitive, I wouldn't mind if they did that again this year. And that wraps up another Sims 4 info/thoughts video. So let me know what you think of this upcoming content in the comment section below, and what else you think that may be coming that wasn't shown in the teaser. Alright, I will talk to you guys later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!